channel Prodbug, and let's continue with the Kotlin series. And moreover, if you want to see rest of the videos, so I have created several videos on JUnit and WireMock API automation YAML. So a lot of videos are there. If you have not gone through them, and if you would like to learn something new, so you can definitely go and check them. So let's quickly go to the next operator. It's string operator. Close other tabs and let me open the read only, readme. So we are on this particular topic as of now, operators. We are checking all this, and after that we'll go through the loops and rest of the things. Uh, okay, so in this particular chapter, I have covered the equals and some null values concepts. Let me comment rest of the method so that it will be easy to understand what we are going to see. Similarly, we can create a class with any name. We can give then no need to match any name which we have discussed. And this is the main function. And here I have created a method compare to strings. Uh, okay, so here we have declared one string. In the previous chapter, we seen we don't need to give the string. We can remove them if you want. Okay, just to make the consistency, I'm giving string here. So it will be consistent all across the code. Otherwise, you can remove both the strings and this colon. No problem in that. Okay, so generally you have seen that like we always use the equals, right? Whenever we compare the strings. Okay, but in Kotlin, they have improved a bit and they say that, okay, you don't need to use the equals, you can also use a double equal to as well in this. Okay, but everything will work, no problem. So let me run in the Java style because we already have learned the Java from years back, right? And now we are learning a new language, so the Java flavor definitely will appear. So strings are equal here. Both the things are equal. So let listen to Kotlin as well and replace it with equal to. Okay. So the output should remain same, and we'll see. And the output is strings are equal again. Yeah. So in Kotlin you can use double equal to, but from if we talk about only Java, then we always use equals to compare the two strings, right? But in a Kotlin, both are okay. So it's up to you. This way you can use the equal to. Let's quickly go to the next example and we'll see what we have doing in this. Okay, so this is the same example. Like I'm using the double equal to for you guys just to run both the codes, but we have already seen the same example uh, in the above code that we can use the equals and the output will be can be compared. Two strings can be compared. Okay, so let skip this particular uh, method and let's go to the third case. Uh, okay, so we have created two strings, one with capital H and one with small h. We have defined the type as strings, and what we are doing here is if string 1 dot equals string 2, and here one more parameter you can give if you want to ignore case true. So I don't want to compare small and h, so it's same for me. And strings are equal ignore case, otherwise not. So let's run this particular code. So if it is true, so I will ignore. So definitely strings are the first line should get print. Strings are equal ignore case. But if we make it false, okay, so I have added a check on the case. So now it will become case sensitive. And if we run, the output will be different. It will not be strings are equal ignore case. It will be strings are not equal ignore case. So you can see here the output strings are not equal ignore case. So the meaning is so this example is just to show you that in the Java, if you remember, we have a equal ignore case some method. But rather than using that method, you can directly use the equals, and you can give here true or false based on your case, right? So this is about explaining this particular features in Kotlin, which is different from Java. Okay, so I hope till this point it is clear. Now let's go to the last, null value handling. Okay, interesting. So no warning in case we are using, okay, this is the previous one, null value handling. Okay, so this is the code. What we have written by default, Kotlin don't allow null values to the string, which I have already told you. Like we need to use the question mark if we want to use string as a null. So definitely it will avoid all unnecessary null pointer exception, which is a very famous exception. Yeah. So like we have already seen, it will throw a compiler error, and this is just for you guys. So we cannot use it. So you have to do something this and change some name. So okay, so this will be acceptable, but in this format it will not be acceptable. Okay, so here I have created a string and defined it as a null, and this is string to Apple. And now let's see the length. Okay, it will throw the compiler at the first one, and why? You know that why it will throw a compiler error? Any guess? The reason is the Kotlin again say that as this is a null variable, you know that, right? So you cannot use directly length method on this because definitely it will throw some error unnecessary at the end. So Kotlin suggested to use this question mark here, and now it will become a proper syntax, and further you can also convert it to a template. Okay, so value of is always null. Okay, so this is a suggestion. So yes, we know that this is a null, and we are just playing with Kotlin, that's why we are using all this thing. And okay, let me comment this back, and the string 2 dot length. Okay, so we are using the length feature here, and as such no problem, no suggestion from Kotlin. And let's run this particular case. So what do you think, what will be the output of this string dot length? It's a null, and so it's not zero. Okay, so which I think some of you are thinking that it should be a zero. So it's not zero, it's null. So it will definitely throw a null pointer exception if you are using this particular string one in some code. So just to avoid all those things, so Kotlin is keep on giving you suggestion that its value will always be null. So developer will come to know, okay, so this code can throw null pointer, and we get a lot of hints from the Kotlin. So this way we can save a lot of null pointer exception. So this is the beauty of Kotlin, that it's forcing you to uh, write in some standard way, so that unnecessary exceptions can be avoided. Yeah, so I hope this string operator is clear to you, and we have seen a lot of examples and strings equals ignore case, and you can use double equal to and null value handling in this particular. Next chapter we'll go through the loops array and all this important and interesting topic. Till then, thank you for watching my videos. Keep learning, keep smiling. Have a good day. Bye bye.